Sarah and Alex were the picture-perfect couple. Their life was a carefully curated Instagram feed. Sunny vacations, candlelit dinners, playful selfies with their golden retriever, Max. They lived in a charming colonial house with a white picket fence, nestled in a quiet suburban neighborhood. Every detail, from the matching bathrobes to their synchronized morning coffee routine, screamed happy couple.
I felt incredibly lucky. I had the life I always dreamed of, a life built on love, trust and companionship.
One crisp autumn evening, as the leaves outside turned shades of gold and crimson, Sarah found herself alone at home. The note felt like an ice cube pressed against Sarah's skin. It sent a shiver down her spine, a stark contrast to the warmth of the autumn evening. Who was Elle, and what was the usual place? 1,000 possibilities, each more unsettling than the last, flooded her mind.
Was this a lover? A secret admirer?
The words "can't wait to see you again" echoed in her head, each repetition amplifying her unease. The once familiar paper felt foreign in her hand, a symbol of betrayal. Her Alex, the man who left her cute notes in her lunchbox, who brought her coffee in bed every Sunday, who knew her favorite song lyrics by heart, was he leading a double life? The thought was unbearable, yet it clung to her like a shadow.
How could he do this to me, to our life together?
The note became a tangible manifestation of her fear, a constant reminder of the potential cracks in their seemingly perfect life. As minutes turned into an agonizing hour, Sarah's anxiety morphed into anger. The sight of their wedding photo on the mantelpiece, their smiling faces frozen in time, brought tears to her eyes.
Was it all a lie?
The sound of the front door opening startled her. Alex was back, his face flushed from the run, his hair damp with sweat. He greeted her with his usual cheerful "Hey babe," completely oblivious to the storm brewing inside her. Sarah shoved the note into her pocket, her heart pounding against her ribs. She plastered a smile on her face, hoping he wouldn't notice the tremor in her voice as she greeted him. The days that followed were a blur of forced smiles and feigned normalcy. Sarah tried to push the note to the back of her mind, to convince herself it was a harmless joke, a misunderstanding. But the words on that crumpled piece of paper had taken root in her mind, growing into a monstrous weed of doubt that threatened to choke the life out of their relationship.
Every phone call taken outside, every whispered conversation, every unexplained absence. It all seemed suspicious.
Alex's behavior, once a source of comfort and familiarity, now seemed suspicious. She found herself scrutinizing his every move, every word, every text message that flashed across his phone screen. The man she loved, the man she thought she knew, was now a stranger, his every action open to interpretation, every gesture a potential clue.
Should I? Shouldn't I?
One evening, while Alex was in the shower, Sarah noticed his phone lying on the kitchen counter. Temptation gnawed at her. Her conscience screamed at her, reminding her that trust is the bedrock of any relationship, that snooping would be a betrayal of the love they shared. But the fear, the gnawing uncertainty, was a powerful motivator. With trembling hands, she picked up the phone. It was password protected, of course. She tried their anniversary date, then Max's birthday, her own birthday. Nothing. Each failed attempt felt like another brick being laid on the wall of suspicion that was rapidly dividing them. Disheartened, she put the phone down just as Alex walked into the room, a towel slung low on his hips. He smiled at her, oblivious to the turmoil he had unleashed in her heart. The note continued to haunt Sarah. Sleep offered no escape, only a relentless replay of the words, "Meet you at the usual place tomorrow at 7. She became obsessed, replaying every interaction with Alex, searching for clues. Her trust in him was crumbling, replaced by a gnawing suspicion.
I'm done with the suspicions, the doubts, the endless what-ifs.
Unable to shake off the feeling that something was amiss, Sarah decided to take matters into her own hands. She told Alex she had a work emergency. He seemed concerned, offering to reschedule his plans. His concern now felt like an act, hiding a darker truth. As Alex left, Sarah watched him from the window, her heart heavy. Seeing him walk away, his smile oblivious to her pain, ignited a spark of anger within her. She was done being in the dark. She was going to find out the truth, even if it shattered her world. She grabbed her jacket and keys, her movements fueled by fear and determination. She followed Alex's car at a safe distance, her heart pounding. Her phone buzzed with a text from him. "How's the meeting going? Love you." The endearment now felt like a cruel joke. They drove for what felt like hours, the city lights blurring. Finally, Alex pulled into a parking lot in front of a quaint little bookstore. Sarah parked a block away, her heart hammering. This was it, the usual place, the moment of truth.